Hey, what's up, everyone? Jonathan here. Quickly want to talk about my daily blog for today. Things that happened to me, stuff like that, and then I also want to cover what happened to yesterday. I totally fell asleep, so I forgot to do a daily blog. So this is kind of like a makeup as well. I believe this is going to be a daily blog. I don't know, number 14 and 15. So quickly talk about what happened to yesterday. Um, Usual woke up early in the morning, but didn't have time to prepare any lunch for school. So I just went to work. I think I ate an apple again, and early in the morning, uh, I think that's about it. Just apple and nothing much. Maybe I had apple and a glass of milk at work, and that's basically it. Um, Around close to maybe 11:30, 12 o'clock. Because I didn't prepare any lunch or bring any lunch, so I actually bought chicken wing from 7-Eleven. I just happened to drove by because early in the morning I took my client to play basketball, and it's at a church and they have a basketball court, and just happened right next to the church they have a 7-Eleven. So on my way back to the facility where I work at, I just dropped by the 7-Eleven and bought myself 10 chicken wing for like $5. It was a special deal. Like every 7-Eleven is currently having that. And I never had chicken wing at 7-Eleven before, so I decided to try it. Another reason why was that I didn't have time to drive out to like a Safeway or any restaurant to buy food. So and 7-Eleven is the most convenient. As you guys probably know, I really love things that are convenient. I wouldn't. Sometimes I plan my route, my trip ahead of time, like places that I want to stop, like on the way. I wouldn't like just go out of my way just to get something. So basically, got the chicken wing, went back. Around 12 o'clock, I started eating. It actually tastes pretty good. Honestly, I didn't notice any difference between Wingstop or anything. To me, if you guys didn't know, I really not like particular about food. The only thing I care about is just like get the feeling, like get the I guess what you call it, like you know get the bang for my butt or whatever, like get the maximum thing for the for the money for the dollar. So yeah, so it tastes okay. I mean, it was pretty filling, and I think $5 for 10 chicken wings is not that bad. It's like 5.50 cents each, so it's pretty good deal. Um, I got the mixed one. I think they had like four different kind. They had like spicy one, barbecue one, like four different kind. I just told the lady to mix it, so it was good. So that was Thursday. Today is Friday out of three, so I'm talking about Thursday. Yesterday. So after lunch, what did we do? I was I we walk around the church. So or at the center, we kind of walk around. Every time after lunch, we tend to walk around. And after walking, I was in charge of leading a game. So that actually drank a lot of energy off because I had to be on top of the stage, talking out loud to the whole class. So it was a lot of fun. I like doing that. I think it really helped me a lot because it gave me the opportunity to be on the stage, to be in front of people, and to be um, to be on my feet. Think of stuff. You know, Prepare me. In a way, I feel like it builds me up as a person, as a self-esteem, and as as a way to present stuff. Anyway, it was good overall. I enjoyed it a lot, and I look forward to these opportunity if I ever get like more chance to lead the class or to do stuff. I definitely up for that. Um, and then afterward, I end up staying longer because I guess they kind of had like short staff for the after school program, so I kind of stayed behind, and then so I worked till 6 o'clock. It was pretty time because between 3 to to 6 o'clock is after school program. So the clients that I look after is more in the teenage or elementary, kiddo. So I tend to be using a lot more energy, and I felt a lot more tired after 6 o'clock. After 4 or 5, there was a lot of things. There's a lot of hands-on, and I had to be moving a lot. But it was good though. Um, so that's about it. So I felt like overall, thinking back on Thursday, I felt like I've been standing a lot and I wasn't sitting that much. So I think it's good overall, even though I didn't consume a lot of food, but at the same time, even though I didn't work out a lot, but because I was standing, I was moving a lot, I was talking, and I was talking a lot, I was breathing hard, and that actually helped me burn a lot of energy and fat. I felt like, because as I don't know if I mentioned this before, and if you guys remember that, if you guys didn't notice that a lot when you touch your belly or if you touch your fat area, and sometimes if you guys ever think about, like, if you want to lose weight, where does those fat goes? I mean, like, if you touch your fat, it's pretty like a solid. It's something that you could touch. It's white, so if you ever think about, I mean, you don't poop the fat out, or you don't pee it out or anything like that. But one thing that I just want to point out, that yes, fat is converted into energy for you to burn it off, like glucose and stuff like that, sugars. But at the same time, another way where fat is expelled from your body is by breathing. And every time when you breathe in oxygen and you breathe out carbon dioxide, that's actually contain fat, and that's how you expel fat, by breathing out these airs. So for those bodybuilder, for those gymnastic, for those athletes that play football or whatever, they breathe really hard. Those are actually fat that is being burned, and byproduct that is coming out of your breath and your nose. So I felt like through the whole day, I was on top of my feet. I was thinking a lot. I was trying to, create new idea for the class. So it was breathing, and I felt like I burned a lot of energy. So yeah. So by the time I got home around 6 something, it was one like that, I was definitely tired. And I believe on Thursday, it was pretty cold actually. It sprinkled a little bit outside my house. I don't know why. Yeah, it's never rain going on. So by the time I got home around like 6:30, actually I dropped by my parents' house first to pick up some letter. So after I pick up some letter, I got some. I guess I kind of stole some food from my parents' freezer. So I got some beef ball. If you guys didn't know, beef. Those beef ball. It's kind of like fish ball, but it's made out of beef. So it's a whole package of them, and the whole package is probably had like 15 or 20 beef ball, basically the whole pack. So I took that, and I also took some of those seafood mussel. I don't know if those in the shelf, but those are shelfless. So when my parents bought them, it doesn't come with a shelf. I think those are shipped in from New Zealand or something like that. But anyway, those mussel, seafood mussel. So I got those two. I left the mussel in the freezer, and when I got home, I bought those two back to my house, and then put the mussel in the freezer. For the way how I eat the fish ball is I just boil the water, and I actually cook the whole fish ball. So first I microwave a little bit, just a few seconds, just to melt the ice, to separate the meatball and stuff like that. Beef ball, excuse me, beef ball. So to melt the beef ball, and then after that I throw it into the boiling water and just let it boil. And after it's done, I kind of pour the beef ball onto a bowl, and then a little bit of liquid, like the soup itself that it boiled with, I kind of pour a little bit into it, and then I kind of maybe a 2 tablespoon with 1 or 2 tablespoons of vinegar, because I like vinegar myself. So I put vinegar on that. And then if you guys want, you could put some green onion in the soup or something like that. And that's basically it. I eat it just like that. The beef ball, and then drink a little bit of the vinegar soup along with that anyway. So I had that, and then I had a small, very small, I don't know why. It's kind of like a ramen, but Chinese ramen, and it's dry. I know Indian has something similar to those kind of ramen, where it doesn't come with any soup. So basically, you boil the ramen, and then after it's done, you pour all the soup away, and then you kind of throw in the seasoning. So it's kind of like dry one. But it's small portion, very small portion. It's less than the American ramen. It's a small size, so I had a little bit of that and then beef ball. And while I was eating, I was I actually watched the Indiana Jones Part 4, and then I also watched it's an old movie. I found it online on the TV. It's called Frankenstein versus Mummy. So I don't know if anyone heard of it. It's called Frankenstein vs. Mummy. So it's an old movie. It's kind of interesting. So I watched 2 movies. By the time I finished, it's probably, I don't know, close to 8 something or close to 9. And then and then I went to the bedroom and lay down and then fell asleep. That's about it. I think so. But I think I forgot to mention, when I got home from work, I took a shower first. Yeah. Well, got home from my parents' house, I took a shower and then started cooking. Simple stuff. One thing I totally forgot, it was that I told myself that, I'm just going to lay down in the bed for a few seconds and then wake up. Not a few seconds, I mean few minutes, maybe 20, 30 minutes. And then wake up, and then I was thinking about record or make a video about how to make one of the Chinese dish called mapo tofu. It's basically like a tofu with like I think pork, and then some of the seasoning, and then you put like ginger, garlic, a little bit of flour, and then a little bit of water, and then mix all together. And then it tastes pretty good. Most people eat mapo tofu with the rice on top. I mean, put that on top of the rice. So it's good. It's tofu with pork. And because I fell asleep, I told myself to like wake up and then start cooking, and that will be something that I'll be eating for Friday for lunch. But I didn't wake up on time, and obviously I fell asleep. And by the time I woke up, it was like 3:30 a.m. Because I kind of looked at my cell phone. I was like, oh man, it's hell like late, So I just, after I checked my cell phone, I saw it was 3:30. I just went back to sleep, and then next thing I woke up was like 8 o'clock, and I was like, oh shit, I was late for work or something, or like 8:20 or something. So I started rushing to work, but good thing I made it on time. Anyway, so now quickly talk about what happened this morning, Friday. Obviously, as I woke up really late, I didn't have time to cook or anything like that. I just got ready, get dressed, brush my teeth, and left. So I didn't have lunch prepared. As you know, that I fell asleep. So this morning when I got to work, funny thing was I went to my parents' house. I guess they had some milk tea in the fridge, so I grabbed the milk tea. I was drinking milk tea while driving to work, so I had a milk tea. And then when I got to work, there was a bagel. They have like the plain bagel and sesame bagel. So obviously, I get the sesame seed bagel. Plain one obviously got nothing in it. At least sesame, it got some kind of vitamin with, I don't know, something in it that's good for you. So I got the sesame bagel. So morning breakfast is basically a bagel with the milk tea. For lunch, so what happened today was the whole class, my class, we went to the bowling. So more early in the morning, before 12 o'clock, we went to bowling. So that's kind of a little bit energy working out right there. Oh yeah, the reason why I went to my parents' house yesterday is to pick up the letter and the bowling ball. That's why. I totally forgot. So yeah, so I got the bowling ball in my car. So I went to work, bagel, milk tea, went to bowling alley with my clients. We bowl. After bowling, I took my clients to Costco where we had to pick up the pizza, because every time when we have bowling, we serve pizza for lunch for my clients. So pizza with salads, and I'm usually the one that in charge of picking it up. So pick that up. At the same time, I actually while I picking up the pizza, I also bought myself, because I didn't have lunch. So I bought myself a chicken salad from Costco and a Polish dog. So I had a Polish dog with chicken salad, and I got one of these clear cup for water thing. I got one clear cut and then put some onion in it, relish, mustard, and ketchup. And by the time I got back to work, um, drop out the pizza. I could pour the onion and all the ketchup onto the hot dog while eat my lunch at work. So basically today I have a hot dog and chicken salad, and both of them is from Costco. Um, let's see what happened after that. Not much. I just we did a walking. After walk, I was in charge of playing kickball. Yeah, so all the guys who played kickball and all the girls, they were doing some makeup inside the class. So I was in charge of leading the kickball. It was fun. This time we did a little bit differently. Usually I'm the one that who assigned the team, like two team, but this time I actually picked two captain and have the captain pick the team. Kind of like back in the elementary day. You know how there's two captain and pick the team. So I let them do it, and then I told them that I will not interfere with the team. I let them do everything, but just know that if you guys want to win, you know what to do, and to tag the base one, base two. So it was a lot of fun, and I was surprised they actually doing really good, and yeah, there was some unexpected stuff. Before after the team was formed, I sort of have this idea like which team is going to win, but in the end, it was just the opposite of it. So it was kind of interesting. I guess the higher function student tends, well, I guess they lost compared to the kind of little bit in the mid function, close to the higher function student win, I guess. So it was unexpected, but it was fun. I think I'm definitely going to try that again next time. Something, let them pick their own team, and I just picked the captain who I think is good. Stuff like that, or maybe I'll have whatever the team, whoever want to be the captain. But anyway, so that's what happened, and afterward, I usually do the sign out on Friday, and then came back. Came back home. After I came back home, as if you guys saw my previous video, the mattress they got dropped off. I bought myself the mattress, so it was dropped off around like 5 or 6 o'clock. Right after I got back like around close to 4 o'clock. You remember the mussel that I bought from my parents' house, the seafood, the mussel. So I basically ate that. I basically boiled the water again. After boil the water, throw the mussel in. It only takes like less than 5 minutes, probably 3-4 minutes after it's boiled. The mussel is ready. I took it out. I just dip it in the salt. I guess the Vietnamese call it fish salt. Yeah, fish seasoning or something like fish seasoning or squid seasoning or something like that. So I just dip it in that and then eat it. And then the water that I boiled the mussel with, I didn't pour it away because I found like there's a lot of, like, I don't know, nutrient, because the water is really white. It's cloudy actually, cloudy white. So I kind of throw the instant noodle in it and just boil. And after that I drained the water away and then kept the noodle because I found like the noodle might suck in some of the nutrient. So I kept the noodle, pour the rest of the water away after it's cooked, and then throw in the seasoning. The one of those Chinese small package ramen type of thing. Throw in the package, and I ate that. So I basically eat that for dinner, and then the mussel. I I don't know how many. There was like 15 mussel or 20 mussel or something like that. So I ate that with the ramen while watching TV. I like to watch TV or news while eat. So it's a habit that I've been I've been doing since childhood. So after that is done, and then the mattress got dropped off. Paid the guy left, and then while I was changing the mattress, I noticed that my mattress is fine. The reason why it was sagging, it was dipping lower, is because one the wooden frame on the mat the bed frame, it's actually broken. So it's not the mattress, it's the bed frame that one the wooden is broken. So if you saw my previous video, I was fixing it. I went to Home Depot, bought a new wood, and then we placed it, put everything in, cleaned the floor, everything, because all the dust and everything. I also dropped by my parents' house to grab the equipment, like the drill, the hammer, the nail, because my parents' house, they have everything, all the nails and stuff like that, equipment. So got that done, and then went back to my parents' house. Obviously, drop off all the equipment that I borrowed from them, and then came back home. And as you see, I'm recording right now and kind of talk about what's going on for today and what happened to yesterday that I didn't record. So this is basically my daily vlog, blog. I will not do any push-up or stuff today because I felt like I'm going to take a break today. I did take a day off for tomorrow because I usually work Saturday, Sunday. Well, not usually. I always work. I always work. I barely ever take days off. But I did because as you know, next weekend, I'm leaving for Taiwan, and before I leave, I want to go out with my friends for fishing because my friend actually going to fishing tomorrow, and they plan ahead of time. So I decided to take a day off and go with them for fishing. I'm not sure where they're going yet, and I'm pretty new to fishing stuff, but I kind of want to get into it and kind of want to learn how to fish because they pretty pro at it. All my friends, well, those two friends that I know, they really pro at it. I mean, they could catch like 10 fish in like 1 hour. They've been to all the fishing area in the Bay Area, and they go out to the ocean too. So they know this stuff. I mean, they have like 10 fishing pole or stuff like that, all these gear at home, which I don't have anything. I just have this one fishing pole that I bought for $15 like a while back. I don't know, 3-4 months ago. I mean, my friend probably know it. We bought it together, I mean, as a special deal. So I haven't gone out a lot, so I want to get, tomorrow's the day that I haven't catch any fish yet. So tomorrow's the day that my friend's going to show me the route. And I'm for sure going to catch a fish or something. Tomorrow's the day. Looking forward to it, definitely. Yeah, so tomorrow's the fishing. I went like once or twice before, but never catch anything. I don't know. Probably I just doing it wrong with the timing, or I don't know. But tomorrow I'm leaving 4 a.m. No, actually 4 a.m. I need to be at my friend's house, so I gotta wake up early. Yeah, so that's about it. The bed is done. Everything's clean. If you guys notice this thing, this is actually a big TV right here in the back. That's a TV, and if you see right there, that's a TV too. That's the one I used to watch. It has a Chrome, everything in it. Yeah, and then there's a fish tank over there, if you can see it. So, and there's all these flowers in the outside, and then there's I don't know, fish tank right here that has like organic stuff growing out of it. Like, see, I just leave it there. But everything is cool. Yeah, I think that's about it, guys. So this is my daily blog. I will not do any push-up today. I don't feel like it. I just want to take a rest right now. I'm kind of tired. I am really thirsty actually. I don't know why. So I'll probably be drinking a lot of water. If I have a chance, I might do a video for tomorrow for fishing trip. Maybe just a little bit. Most likely I'm not really good with this thing, so I mostly just kind of record a few seconds of clip, and then pause it and record another few second clip, and I try to commentate you know, in between we'll talk about a little bit like where I'm at and if I catch any fish or stuff like that. So that's about it, and that's my daily blog. Hope you guys like it. Soon, tomorrow's going to be obviously Saturday, so Saturday night for sure I'll do some exercise, push up and stuff like that, and then Sunday is the day that I'll be updating again on my measurements. So look forward to that, and I'll talk to you guys next time, guys. Bye.